guys, I am Pixel Dan, and this is a look at the San Diego Comic-Con 2019 exclusive Dr. John Hammond figure, part of Mattel's Jurassic Park toy line. That is right, my friends. I gotta give a very special thanks to Mattel right here at the start for allowing me to have an early look at this upcoming summer convention exclusive. Very cool packaging you can see on this figure, which is pretty common for your San Diego Comic-Con exclusive items, where the box itself is shaped like the original Jurassic Park gates. We've also got the skeleton of a T-Rex back there, very similar to what we saw on the original Jurassic Park logo. And this theme continues all the way around the box to where we've got the actual Jurassic Park logo right there on the back side. Now, when you get this, it'll actually be sealed up with the doors here. They're just kind of on these little tear tabs. So if you actually tore the tops open, it allows you to open up the doors, which reveals a window box fully showcasing your John Hammond figure inside, as well as the cool little table here that's got the raptor hatching out of an egg. Really cool packaging presentation, and if you're at all curious, let me go and bring in the tape measure so you can see the box itself stands right around 8 inches tall and about 8 inches wide here on the bottom. The figure itself, of course, is one of the 4-inch figures, just like we've seen the other Jurassic Park figures in Mattel's lineup. So really cool box, but why don't we go ahead and get this opened up so we can get a closer look at it. So this is actually pretty cool. When you cut the tape on the side, you actually can just open up the side of the box, and the figure itself comes carded like this. So it actually comes out of this little inner box here and is sealed on its own little blister card. That's not something I really knew. I didn't really expect that for some reason. I don't know, I probably just wasn't paying attention. But look at this, I love how there's like some little dinosaur eyes like in the background, in the shadows behind the door. Pretty cool stuff there. So now we've got ourselves a blister carded John Hammond figure. So that way, I guess if you're a carded collector and you'd rather display them like this so you can see this whole package rather than in that box, you've got the option to do so. The back here shows that image straight from the original film of John Hammond with the baby raptor there hatching. So pretty cool stuff. This is a normal sealed blister card, so I'm gonna go ahead and just open up this packaging, and that way we can get a closer look at the figure itself. Alright, so we've got Dr. John Hammond outside of the packaging, once again with the tape measure. So you can see that he is just shy of a full 4 inches in height. But he fits in perfectly with the other smaller figures from Mattel's Jurassic Park lineup. So, articulation is pretty much exactly what you would expect from this line. Looks like he does have the type of ball joint there at the head, so it can look left and right and slightly roll around. He's got those ball-like hinges at the shoulders, so the arms have a great range of motion. You got a standard bend at the elbow, nothing at the wrists, and of course the forearms are actually very soft on this guy. You can see a bit gummy there. He can swivel at the waist. The legs are on those like ball-like hinges, so they can go outwards, forwards, and backwards. You got bends at the knees and swivels at the knees, but then no other articulation in the feet because of the way they sculpted the pant leg going into the shoe there. All in all, it's a pretty great looking sculpt. The hat is non-removable. You can see that the head sculpt actually stops there, allowing for the hat to plug into it. And also the shirt itself is a separate piece that's over the figure, but it is also non-removable. It's actually glued in to the front of the figure there. There's actually like little tabs you can see that are like plugged in to place there. But all in all, it's a pretty great looking figure. The face sculpt is pretty decent. It's as decent as we've seen with all of the other figures in this line here. Not like a spot-on perfect actor likeness, but definitely looks like the character from the film. You can see the glasses are separate pieces as well. They're like a nice, perfectly clear, like translucent plastic that fits over the eyes. So that actually looks really, really nice there. And of course, he comes with his signature cane. And what's really cool about this is it does have the little piece of amber at the top with the mosquito. Now, the way they did that, and hopefully you can see that pretty good here, is this is sort of like a translucent piece of like a yellowish amber colored plastic. But then the little mosquito is just painted on one side of it there. So it's not actually inside. You can see it's just kind of painted on the outside there. The effect works fine. You can't see it really from the opposite side, but looking at it straight on there, you can see the little mosquito on the inside. And he holds on to that pretty decently in either hand there. You can see, even though the hands are a bit softer, they do still get a pretty good grip there, so you can have him holding onto that staff in various different ways. He definitely holds it best like this, but I was able to kind of get it positioned in his hand, kind of sitting in his palm a little bit. He doesn't get a great grasp on it. He's not really holding it perfectly for like a walking stick. His hand's not sculpted perfectly for that, but you can kind of rest it there to get it to stand like that. But otherwise, he will hold on to it, you know, just like this, just fine. Now, of course, his other accessory is the cool little table here with the hatching baby raptor inside. So this is pretty neat. You can see this is all just a solid piece there. These are non-removable. They're actually a bit pliable. You can see the raptor is a bit of a softer plastic, so he bends around. But you can see it's sculpted to look like it's got some nesting there with a full egg. And then you got the one hatching egg with the little baby raptor kind of hatching out, so that you can recreate that scene from the film with Dr. Hammond showing Ellie and Dr. Grant the raptors as they're hatching. So pretty cool stuff. And that, of course, allows me to bring in some of the other figures from Mattel's Jurassic Park line here. We got to get Dr. Malcolm in here as well. Got a nice little group shot there. A great little selection of characters from the Jurassic Park film in action figure form. And it's pretty cool getting a chance to add Dr. Hammond to the lineup. So once again, Dr. Hammond is going to be a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive release. However, I do believe Mattel is planning on selling their exclusives online after the show. However, they have not released the specifics of that information yet, so make sure you guys stay tuned to Mattel on social media, or stay tuned to me, because I will definitely make sure that I share the information as I learn it, as it pertains to their sale after San Diego Comic-Con. Once again, I got to give a very special thanks to the folks at Mattel for sending Dr. Hammond along, so we can get a good look at him outside of the packaging before the show. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, my friends,